Right, so I'm now in Edna's house. Hi, Edna.
Hello, Chris.
Nice to see you again, and thanks for doing this video. Now, you can guess what Edna does, because look at these fantastic pictures on the wall here, and there's some there behind you. So I'm going to sit down with you. Photography. Why did you get into photography? What is it about photography that sort of floated your boat?
I suppose it's something that happened at an early age. I was the youngest of four, and my big brother had a Canon, and he was always taking pictures of me.
Right.
And so I loved that, but as I got older, I did like being able to be behind the camera. And I probably bought my first camera when I was 14, and I just loved capturing people's memories. And, yeah, whether they were nieces and nephews, or whether they were going along to your wedding that I was a guest at and taking pictures. I just loved doing it.
So when did it first become like your job?
Oh dear. Well, a good long while ago, because we had different friends. If they were getting married, they would say, "Oh, would you take our pictures?" And we would say, "Okay." It's a big, huge responsibility, but okay, we will. And so that's been for years and years and years. I mean, probably 20 years ago.
Right.
And then it's a hobby that has escalated, and I've been to college and done courses as well. But
Right.
it's a passion.
So what type of events do you do? You do obviously weddings, but what other things do you do?
We can do prom pictures. We
Right.
did that just the other week. Family events, corporate events, family get-togethers, black tie do's. I do a thing called First Splash Photos, and I go to leisure centres and take pictures of mums and babies doing swimming lessons.
Fantastic.
Passionate about that, because it's a life skill people have got to learn to swim.
Yeah, yeah.
And love it.
So that's okay. No, it's all right.
The kettle is on.
Yeah, it's fine. That's no problem. And so this is your camera here that you've got.
This is my baby.
Right, and that's a fairly chunky beast, isn't it?
Yes.
You see things like that at Wimbledon. So you've got here an example of a wedding album that you do, because you're part of a graphics design business as well. Your husband's obviously a graphic designer, and you do printing as well. So you've kind of got the whole sort of taking the pictures through to completion, not physically the printing, but everything, the layouts and everything else, you do all yourself, don't you? So let's have a quick look at this then, because I've seen this before, but it's fantastic.
This is a 12 by 12 leather album.
Right.
Funny enough, black is very popular.
Right. Used to be white, didn't it?
I know. Well, they still do ivory and things, but this is an example album, and it's got different finishes. I don't know if it really.
I like the fact that it goes to the edge, because a lot of the old style, it was sort of, you had the bit in the middle, didn't you, like they were framed, as opposed to these edge-to-edge ones.
This finish here is a metallic finish.
Right.
And we just captured what was happening before the wedding and before the ceremony, and it's like a montage.
Yeah.
And then this picture now is a matte finish.
Right. And you can feel the difference, can't you?
This is probably the most popular feel. And just
photos from around the day. Yeah.
That's right. There's the university friends, just their different family groupings. This is I will love this. This is the groom's side of the family.
I love the colours. Yeah.
Gorgeous, absolutely exquisite. The day was perfect. And we like to get to know the brides and grooms, and because they're important, they're unique, and the groom's mum, she'd made the cake, and they love music, and this is their 3 favourite pieces of music.
Wow.
To use their cake. And everybody gets involved. And this is a gloss finish you've got here.
Fabulous. Yeah. I mean, it's a real, sort of people get hold of their wedding albums and they sort of file them away somewhere, but this is the sort of thing that you might keep out a bit longer, I think.
It's fantastic. We also have parent size.
Okay.
And we call these the granny bashers because they're little gift size ones.
Fantastic.
I think the thing with an album, you could have a CD, but it could get ruined. You could have it on a memory stick.
Yeah.
That can
Lost.
technology. Keeping up with technology is hard.
Yeah.
But if you have something that's like this is.
It's an heirloom,
It's
isn't
an
it?
heirloom.
Yeah.
It's something that we always say to brides and grooms. What you've got here is something you can pass on to your children, and their grandchildren will be able to see it.
Yeah.
Technology, you might not be able to play a hard drive or whatever it is. You can't go wrong with a book.
No, absolutely.
We absolutely love it.
Well, thanks ever so much for doing this little interview for us. You can tell your passion for what you do comes through amazingly. So, brilliant stuff that you're doing here. Keep up the good work, and thanks for letting me talk to you.
Much, Chris.
Thanks a lot.